is growing, and you look absolutely glowing.
Well, I can hardly see my feet these days. It's great.
I've decided to build you the most fantastic nursery at La Boulée.
Well, don't call the decorators just yet.
Why? You're not going ahead with this insane idea of moving out of town, are you? Is she?
Well, actually, I'm not sure how much longer either one of us will be staying at La Boulée with you, Dorian.
Is there something that you're not telling me? Is there? I mean, wait. The two of you haven't invited me to lunch so you can just bombard me with bad news.
Oh, no. We invited you here to lunch so you wouldn't have to explain in front of your staff at home, you know, why you got arrested.
Again.
Yeah, you know that.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that. So, Dorian, why didn't you say anything?
Thank you so much. Maybe you could help. Miss Cramer. Thank you. I didn't say anything because it means nothing.
Adriana said you had her kidnapped.
Yeah, and then paid the kidnapper to pretend to stalk her.
Adriana is misinformed.
Well, Adriana doesn't seem to think so because she moved out.
Adriana has a flair for the dramatic. Must be genetic. She's gonna move back in just as soon as she realizes what a terrible mistake she's made. Adriana can't stay angry at me forever.
Doing this to Vicky's family, but come on. To the Cramer blood? I mean, did you really hire some sicko to follow Adriana around and threaten her, Dorian? I mean,
She
that's
could have been
awful.
killed, for
Really?
God's sake.
Adriana has just been through a terrible, traumatic experience, and that is why she's saying these terrible things that just don't make any sense.
Really? Well, why don't you tell us what happened, for real?
Yeah, I'd love to hear it, wouldn't you?
Yeah?
It all began innocently enough. Here, as a matter of fact, Clint and I were having a drink right over there. I was just thinking, why don't we take this somewhere more private? Clint said, well, that he wanted the night to continue, if you know what I mean.
Clint Buchanan. She did? Yeah, I'll be right there. Sorry, that's Vicky. Something's happening with Jessica. I gotta go.
Of course you have to go.
We'll make it some other time.
So I decided to stay there and catch up on some reading. I happened to have a copy of Craze magazine. You know, the one where Adriana was on the cover.
Beautiful girl.
Yes, she is. She's my daughter.
Oh, she looks like you.
Thank you.
May I buy you a drink?
I never allow a strange man to buy me a drink until he's told me his name.
Bruce Bartlett.
Mr. Bartlett.
Bruce.
Bruce. Are you from Landview?
No, I'm here on business. Can I get a scotch on the rocks and one more of whatever the ladies having? Sure. The only person I know in Landview is a guy I went to law school with, Ken Baxter.
The state senator. I threw him a fundraiser.
Oh, so your daughter's not only beautiful, she's from a prominent family. The young gentleman must be beating down the door at your house.
It's true, my daughter could have her choice of any number of wonderful young men. Unfortunately, she has chosen Mr. Wrong.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Cheers.
And that's when he made his pitch. You know, I was just thinking that perhaps all my daughter needs is to have somebody open her eyes as to the dangers of being involved with a young man who is so poisonous.
Amazing, isn't it?
So she was just sitting on a bar stool innocently, and this sicko picks her out.
It's unbelievable.
Blair, isn't that what happened when Spencer Truman picked you out?
She's got you there.
Okay, you know what? We're not going to talk about me. I want to know how this story went from Adriana has a bad boyfriend to kidnapping and stalking.
Well, it had nothing to do with me. All I want is for Adriana to meet somebody more suitable. Someone, well, like you.
Well, I appreciate that, but, well, you know the saying, the heart wants what it wants.
But this relationship with Rex is strictly adolescent rebellion, whether Adriana knows it or not.
Well, just curious, but, how far would you be willing to go?
Well, when he said that, naturally the conversation was over. If you have an idea, I'm ready to listen. You believe me, don't you?
I think all that really matters here is whether Adriana believes you or not. So this complete stranger comes up to you in the bar and says, excuse me, ma'am, would you mind if I stalked your beautiful daughter? And you say, well, sure, go ahead and stalk her. Go right
Excuse
ahead.
me?
You'd like to kill her.
Do you want to hear what I said or not?
Yeah.
What I said was, absolutely not. I mean, really, how was I supposed to know that he would go ahead and do it anyway? My daughter would not get hurt. Not in any way.
Hey, I'm broke. I'm not some psycho.
And so the only thing I'm guilty of is being a poor judge of character.
Oh, please. You met a man in a bar and turned him loose on your daughter.
No, I told him I didn't want any part of his plan.
Did you explain all this to Adriana?
She won't even talk to me. That's why I need you two girls to go to her and explain to her for me. What do you mean you don't have time to talk to Adriana for me?
Yeah, I have two kids, you know, Jack and Star. They need their mom. Sorry.
I'm trying to concentrate on having a happy, healthy baby and avoid stress, and dealing with your mess definitely constitutes stress.
Well, good evening, Cramer ladies. If you're looking for a quorum, you could find Adriana at the police station.
Oh, what is she doing there?
She was waiting to speak to Beau, I think. I stuck up for you.
Oh, right. Dorian's just a pawn in some psychopath's game.
David, did you really do that?
Yes, I'm not sure she bought it, though. And Blair? I saw Spencer there.
What?
He's in jail again.
Why?
John found the gun that Spencer used to shoot his father, and now it's Spencer that's facing death row.
Blair, did you know about this?
I gotta go.
Blair? Wait a minute, David. What did Adriana say?
Well, I suggested to her that she try to forgive you.
And?
She sort of rolled her eyes.
It's only a matter of time. Adriana is going to forgive me. Oh, and there she is. With Rex.
If you don't start to like him, you're going to lose her.
Like him? Oh, hello, Adriana. And Rex. Oh, it is so good to see you. Looking so well and out of the hospital.
A for effort and A for execution. Very impressive.
You want to go get the table, and I'll be right there. I'm glad I ran into you.
Oh, me too, darling. I love this jacket.
Yeah, I've been doing some thinking, and I've come to a decision.
Oh, darling, I was hoping you'd come around.
I'm resigning from Craze. You can send my last paycheck to Rex's address. That's where I'm staying until I find my own place.
Oh, please reconsider.
There's nothing to consider, Dorian. I quit.
But, you see, this is all because of Rex. Yes, he's poisoning your mind against me while he's rifling through your bank account.
I'm really glad you said that.
You are?
Yeah. Because if I had any doubts about what I'm doing, they're gone. I'm no longer your employee or your daughter.